What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the video. So as you can see by the sweaty hair and the sweaty shirt, I just got back from the gym and I did a deadlift workout, which I am going to take you through in just a second. What I wanted to do is, since my deadlift workout is essentially a lower body day for me, and the last video I put up was a squat workout, which was my full leg day, between this video and the last video, you'll be able to see every single leg exercise that I do for the week. So I thought it'd be a good idea, and I'll also explain how I select the exercises, the volume per body part, and how I kind of split it up. Because in the last video, I kind of explained how my training today is very different from my training back then. So I wanted to go over that a little bit more, explain what I learned over the years, and also after the workout, I am going to show you my post-workout meal. Nothing too exciting, I haven't eaten it yet. First I'm going to go in the shower, then I will come out and make the meal, and I will show that to you guys. So hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's get started. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the commentary. So this is kind of like a follow-up to the last video where I took you guys through my entire squat workout. So you might want to watch that video if you haven't seen it first, and then come back to this one to put it all into perspective. But anyway, this is my deadlift workout. We are on the 3+ week of 5-3-1. So just to give you a backdrop of the workout, that's what I'll be doing. Working up to my AMRAP set, which is the 3+ at 425 pounds in this workout. And as far as my accessory exercises, I am doing 12 to 15 reps on this week. So now that we got that out of the way, in the last video I was talking about how I used to basically train legs and everything else for that matter once per week. And since then, I've transitioned into training everything 2 times per week. And what you'll see here, as I'm doing deadlifts, I only do a total of 4 exercises on this day. You'll see deadlifts, you'll see hack squats, you'll see leg curls, and some calves. So the first leg day on my squat day is basically more quad focused. That's why I didn't do anything else for hamstrings besides the Romanian deadlifts. And then here, it's more hamstring focused because deadlifts really nail your hamstrings. Even if you're doing conventional, they're still nailing your hamstrings. So that's why I do leg curls on this day instead of leg extensions, and it's really more focused on the hamstrings. But if you actually look at all the exercises that I did on this day after deadlifts, the hack squats, calf raises, and leg curls, if you combine that with the squat workout that I did in the last video, I basically used to do all of that in one workout and call that my leg day. So as far as the total exercises, total volume, it was really about the same for the week that I used to do, only split up into 2. And I'm going to give you my reasoning behind that. I'm not going to give you any scientific studies or anything, but this is basically from what I've read on my own and from what I've experienced, and hopefully it makes sense to you guys. So basically when you train a muscle, let's take quads for example, after you do 1 or 2 exercises, you've pretty much got about 97%. Let's just put that as an example. I don't know if it's exact, but let's say you pretty much stimulated 97% of the muscle that you're going to stimulate in that entire workout. Now, if you want to get that number to 99% or 100%, you'd probably have to do a couple more exercises to reach that level. But to do that, is it really worth to get an extra 2%? If you've already gotten 97% of the benefit that you're going to get for the entire squat workout, why do several other exercises just for that added 2%? I'd much rather get that 97% effectiveness twice per week rather than 99% once per week, if that makes sense. Now again, I'm making up these numbers, it's just to put it into perspective. So rather than basically hit your quads as hard as physically possible one day and only get 1 protein synthesis, 1 growth cycle for the week, why not just get 97%, which is very close to 99%, but do that twice per week for every muscle. That way, you're able to hit everything twice per week, you're able to get 2 growth cycles instead of 1, and that is more effective. So what I used to do is I trained so hard and pushed myself so far that I could not possibly hit everything twice per week anyway. So I was really doing all this extra stuff for an extra 2% in one workout, and that really isn't the best way to go about it because, like I said, I'd rather get 97% twice per week than 99% once per week. And I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. I hope it does, but that's basically the way I look at it. So here I moved on to hack squats after the deadlifts, and if you saw that last video, I showed you me doing this exact same machine I think this exact same angle as the set actually. In 2010, back in the day before the gym changed their painting and the colors and stuff. But I did this exact same machine back then. And if you saw, I did a massive drop set, I did a rest pause set, and that actual set took about 4 minutes to do. And in the last video I talked about how I used to train harder and now I train smarter. So I don't want you guys to get the wrong impression that I don't still train hard. So I'm going to show you what I actually do on this set. And this is my last set, by the way. And this is actually what I do on my last set every week on this exercise. And it's pretty much like a rest pause drop set, just not as, I guess I don't know the proper word, but I guess not as stupid as the one that I used to do. So you'll see I'm finishing up 15 reps on this set, and then I'm going to drop the weight. I'm gonna switch the plates, so it's I take the 45 off each side, and what I do is I do a rest pause drop set. So I do 3-second pause at the bottom, and then I squat it up, 3-second pause at the bottom, and I stop about 1 to 2 reps short of failure doing those. And my reasoning behind this is basically I want to stimulate my quads as much as possible without doing more exercises, I guess you could say. So by doing this, I'm really pushing myself pretty close to failure and getting a lot of intensity in by only adding like an extra 45 seconds to my set. And I like doing this on a lot of exercises because I feel like it's very effective. And I've been doing this for a while. I did it even 7 years ago, only just not like this. If you saw that one, I actually got stuck at the bottom. Here, I only went to failure once, did the rest pause, and I didn't even go to failure once. I only went close to failure at the end, so it's a little bit different. Anyway, here, moving on to seated calf raises. I know this is a weird angle. It's kind of hard to film this by yourself. And then I finish up just with some seated leg curls, and that is the entire workout. So if you still didn't watch the last video, if you want to watch that one, combine it with this one. These are every leg exercise that I did for the entire week. And like I said, I split it up into 2 workouts rather than 1 because by the time I'm doing this workout, my legs are already mostly recovered from the last workout. So I'm basically allowing my legs to get hit twice in the week, extra growth, and I've found that to be most effective. Leave a comment below if you agree with me, if this made sense, and what else you want to see in the future. But anyway, as I finish up this set, the workout footage is wrapping up, but like I told you guys in the beginning, I will show you my post-workout meal if you're interested, so stick around for the rest of the video, hit that thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next clip. Thanks for watching. Alright guys, so I'm all showered and about to eat my post-workout meal. If you've seen my day of eating videos, this is what I usually eat. It is, let me show you. So it's 3 eggs and 150 grams of egg whites mixed together with some spinach. There's tomato in there and 10 grams of Colby Jack cheese. And here is 5 slices of this Nature's Harvest 40-calorie bread. That's some coffee. That's some water. So as you see, nothing too crazy. I will also be having 2 Eggo waffles after this, which I will show you. So if you saw the last, a couple videos ago, I explained if it fits your macros. The video didn't do as well as I thought it would. But I explained like the 80-20 rule and how you only see people showing on like YouTube, Instagram, like foods, like junk foods that are interesting to look at. But as you can see here, this is nothing here I would consider junk food. Is all pretty clean. Maybe the Eggo waffles at the end you'll consider less clean. But that's why I advocate the 80-20 rule. You should still be eating healthy food just because you follow if it fits your macros. Like you see here, this has a lot of fiber. I got my protein, some fats, and vegetables all in one. So that's the way I go about it. I do want to just off topic ask you guys, what other fitness channels do you watch? Like, who do you think I'm like similar to, if anyone at all? Just so I know like what kind of audience I have here. So I'm gonna take my first bite. I put it on top of the bread like that. And I've been eating this for a long time. I'm still not sick of it. I'll change it every once in a while, like add mushrooms to the eggs or add more cheese, take out some cheese, stuff like that. But the staple of the eggs basically stays the same. So I'm gonna finish this up. I'll show you the waffle after. And this is basically my post-workout meal. So also, I don't know if you could see it on the camera, the middle finger. It's not focusing, but during the deadlift workout, you can see I was like uncomfortable. I had a band-aid on my finger. I actually cut my finger this morning flushing the toilet. It slipped at the end and it was sharp, and I have like a gash in my finger from flushing the toilet. So yeah, 27 years of life, never did that before. So I'm gonna finish this now. I'll pick up in just a sec to show you the waffles, and then I will wrap up the video. Alright, and like I said, 2 Eggo waffles. So are these the healthiest things in the world? Probably not. Are they gonna kill me? No. Are they gonna affect my progress? As long as they fit my macros, it doesn't matter. So that's gonna wrap up the video here. If you did like the video, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up. It really does help me out. Subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. And I'll see you guys in the next video.